Hello Viri, so in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to change the font size, and line spacing of any research paper you write. I'm going to show it to you on both Office 365 and Microsoft Word. I'm going to start off with Microsoft Word. So let's begin. So here I have my Word document. On my Word document I have Sonnet 43 by Elizabeth Barrett Browning, and there's her poem. So first things first, I need to change the font. For your research paper in class, your papers need to be written in Times New Roman font, size 12, and double space. So let me show you how to turn any thing that is typed into Times New Roman. So first, you're going to start by highlighting everything you've typed. Highlight everything. To highlight, click at the end or the start of your paper and drag all the way up till you see this kind of gray covering. After you have everything highlighted, take notice that I have something highlighted in red that says Georgia. That is the font type that your assignment is currently written in. It can't be Georgia, it needs to be Times New Roman. So to change the font, you're going to click the little drop-down arrow that's right next to the original font. Your original font may be Georgia, like mine. It may be a Calibri. It could be anything. So go ahead and click that drop-down menu, and then you see the list of all of these fonts. There are tons of fonts to choose from, so you're going to have to do a little scrolling. Or you can type, see where Georgia is now highlighted in blue. If you type in the font that you want there, it will also come out. So I've scrolled down to Times New Roman, and all you have to do is click on it. Once you click on it, you're going to notice that the design, the look of the poem has changed. It previously was in the Georgia font, and now it is in Times New Roman. There you go, Times New Roman. Notice now how instead of it saying Georgia on the very top, it says Times New Roman, so that's how I know it's in the correct font. Everything highlighted is in that font. Now to change the size. There are two ways to change the font size. One is by clicking the little arrows, which are right here, right next to one another. If you click the bigger A, it will increase the font size. If you click the smaller A, it will decrease the font size. But also, the most common way is to click on the number which is next to the font type. So it says Times New Roman 13. You want to get to the number 12. So you can either do that by clicking on the smaller A to bring the font size down, or by clicking on the drop-down menu and just clicking on the number 12 yourself. So now I have a Times New Roman size 12 assignment. Now I need to change the line spacing. Line spacing is probably what you have the most questions on. To change the line spacing on a Microsoft Word document, you're going to click on the button that I have circled in red on my screen. It looks like several lines with arrows pointing up and down. So please click on that button. When you click on that, you will see several decimals come up. It says 1.0, 1.15, 1.5, 2.0, 2.5, 3.0, and then there's some other options. Double space is 2.0. You know that 2 is double. When you times something by 2, you're doubling it. So line spacing, when they're asking for double space, they want it in 2.0. So please click on the 2.0 on your screen. Once I've clicked on that, you see that the poem has really grown in size. You can't even see the end of the poem anymore because of how enlarged it is now. Double spacing will help you write less. Of course, you're always welcome to write more. I will read anything you submit to me, but to get that 2-page requirement for the research paper I'm giving you, use the double spacing to help you out. Keep in mind that double spacing does not mean putting 2 spaces in between each individual word. That is not double spacing. Microsoft Word will yell at you if you do that and say that there's something wrong with your formatting. This is double spacing, making the space in between each line greater, not in between each word. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to do the same exact thing on Office 365. Every single one of you has access to Office 365 via your Clever dashboard. So if you choose to write your paper on 365, this is how you do it. It's a little different. So here I have the same poem. It's Sonnet 43 by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. You will also see that I'm currently in size 11 font, and my font style is Calibri. I'm not going to change the font style or size for this one. I'm just going to show you how to do the line spacing for Office 365. So the first thing you want to do is highlight what you want to change the sizing, the line spacing of, the sizing. So I have my entire poem highlighted. What you do now is right click. Whether you're using the pad on your computer or a mouse, you're going to click the right side of your mouse. Once you click, this little menu pops up. Cut, copy, paste, etc., etc. You're going to click on the option that says Paragraph Options because you want to change how this paragraph looks. So please click on the option that says Paragraph Options. Once you click on that, this page pulls up and you will see that there is something that I've circled in red that says line spacing. Again, when I'm asking for double space, I'm asking you to change the spacing in between lines. So line spacing is what you should be looking for. Next to line spacing, you'll notice that it says multiple. We don't want it to say multiple. We want it to say double. So you're going to click on the drop-down menu and go to double. Double spacing is pretty clear. If I want double spacing, then you're going to click on the option that says double. If you have something like on Microsoft Word where they're giving you decimals instead, double spacing is always 2.0. So I've changed to double. I'm going to hit the OK button now, and now my lines in between my poem are much larger. Again, you can't even see the bottom of the poem anymore. So that's how you change the font size, and the line spacing for any documents you are writing on Microsoft Word or Office 365. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below, or you can always reach out to me. Thank you, Veeries, and I look forward to reading your papers.